Okay, this is my third and final attempt to do this video recap. This is for Feywild Foray, Session 4, Serpentine Trails. I'm going to do this fast because the first time I did this video, I was in the park and I got covered with bugs from a tree and I thought they were ticks, so I had to stop. The second time I was on break at work and I got 3/4 of the way through and then I got interrupted and I had to stop. So I really don't care anymore about this story. So here's what happened. The party woke up on the snail, on Paul in Shellville. They found out some things. The Fae party all the time. They live life lackadaisically. They eat the slime that comes from the snail. Tom still did some trading with Peok and got himself an amulet of proof against detection. The party tried to influence Paul's direction but failed. They left and followed the trail from the jar into a gloam forest that was kind of like an early Canadian winter, not freezing or anything, but all the trees are dead with like a little bit of snow and ice on the ground and not much life anywhere. They followed the trail up into a hill and found ruins, and just as they saw the ruins, some with high passive perception heard the sounds of struggle. Tom still sent his familiar piper up over the ruins to see, and it appeared like a group of Fae were being tied to a pyre in the middle of the ruins, surrounded by bugbears, goblins, and a huge serpent creature, which we now know was a spirit naga named Casanthatha. The party very quickly decided to attack because the one of the Fae satyrs was being dragged towards the pyre, and it seemed like he would be the final person to be tied. So the party attacked. It was a pretty cool fight. There was some hilarious moments back and forth. Quite explicit use of class abilities to make the fight what it was. I don't have the energy to retell that again. I did it twice. I'm sorry. I hope you remember what happened. The party managed to slay Casanthatha, and he was their target. They trapped him inside, or they anyway, it's not a gendered being, inside one of the jars. They also discovered at the end, as the Fae had helped them finish the fight, they had pinned down one of the bugbears, that the bugbears and goblins had in fact been tricked. They were Margul tribes people from Dargoon in Eberron. They had stepped through a rift into the Feywild and become lost. The serpent had offered them a way home in exchange for helping him sacrifice these beings, which was, as the Fae pointed out, most probably a lie. And then Koma reached out to the Traveler to implore him to help this lost remaining surviving bugbear. And the Traveler appeared, congratulated the party on their progress so far, and disappeared with the bugbear. The party then returned with the Fae to Shellville, gaining a hat of disguise and also discovering that there was an alchemy jug in use amongst these Fae. They got back to Shellville, slept, and then decided to try one time more to influence Paul's direction. They did so by sharing their intent, as they have realized is a bit how the Fae, how time and distance works in the Feywild. They collectively rolled a 55 charisma check, which was the DC that I was looking for exactly, which was great. And they managed to turn Paul around and send him back towards their next trail emanating from a jar, this one being purple and going back into the gloam forest. Okay, I got through it. It's done. Love you guys. See you soon.